Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be an EDC update for the month of December 2014. Today's actually December 31st, so it's the last day of the year, so I figured I'd go ahead and get this EDC video in there before the year is up. Now, I really like doing these videos because I like showing you guys what I carry and how I carry, but sometimes I feel that they become a little repetitive. Not a lot changes month to month when I do these videos, but I know a couple of people were asking me on Instagram and on YouTube to go ahead and post a new video, so I figured I'd go ahead and satisfy them and do this video. Now, I do have a couple things that I am testing out that I did receive for Christmas and things like that, so those things you will see a little bit of a change on in the EDC video. So as always, I like to start from the top to the bottom, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the glasses that I was wearing today. This is my fuel cell in the Cerakoted Desert Sage color. With the warm gray lenses. Now today I had a little bit of a kind of like a desert theme going on with my outfit, so you'll see a lot of that reflected throughout. So that's new. I have those on top of my head. I have a paracord bracelet. This is one that I made recently. It's really cool. This is kind of like a khaki color with this one's called Golden Night, so it's gold and black. And then I put this little plate on there that says Carpe Diem. I think it looks really cool, and then the buckle too, so that obviously matches what I'm wearing. And then over here, let me see if I can go like this. I have a new G-Shock. I don't remember the model number, but I will do a review on this. It's really cool. This is kind of like to match the Urban Camel one that I have, but this is more of a like a tiger stripe desert and OD green color. It looks really cool, and obviously again it matches my outfit. So that's the watch that I'm wearing today. Now as far as my shirt, this is a t-shirt, and what's really cool is it has this Velcro patch right here, so you can actually attach morale patches to it. So as you guys can see today, I have my American flag transitioning into the Gadsden flag. It's really cool. It's a PVC patch, so it looks really nice on there. So that's what I was wearing along with the t-shirt. So I'll go ahead and pan the camera down so you guys can see around my waist what I'm wearing and how I'm carrying it. So there we go. So as you guys can see, I'm just wearing t-shirt and jeans and some tennis shoes today, so it's very casual. Just kind of going around doing some last minute things before the New Year's. So I'll go ahead and start in my front left pocket. Inside the pocket itself, I have the microfiber bag that goes with my glasses. Those are a standard issue pair, so you get the standard issue microfiber bag that goes in there. And then I also have my challenge coin that I've been carrying for almost a year now. This is the American Snipers Organization challenge coin. Really cool there. Then normally I would have my iPhone in my pocket as well, and I actually upgraded. I now I'm using an iPhone 6 Plus, so awesome, you know, wider screen, bigger screen, and hopefully the video will turn out a little better. But because I do record my videos on the phone, you're not going to be able to see it. So that's the phone that I carry, and it would normally go inside my pocket. Now, clipped to the pocket itself is one of those new items that I said I was testing out, and this is actually a new pen. I got this from work. It's really cool. They gave everybody as a little bit of a gift. And what it is, it almost resembles a Fisher Space Pen, the bullet pen, and just the design. The only difference is that this one on the top right here does have the sensor or the little pad, so you can use it on smartphones and screens and stuff like that. And then what's really cool is on the other end, it actually has a push light. So when you push down on it, you get a small little flashlight. So it's one little LED. So basically you have two of the things that I would normally say everybody should carry on a daily basis, which is a pen and a flashlight in one. The other thing would be a knife. I normally say everybody should have at least those three items on themselves, whether you're a man or woman or anything like that. A good knife, flashlight, and a pen. So this fulfills two of those characteristics. And then just all you do is just pull it around, put it in there, and then just use it. Again, just kind of like the same concept as the Fisher Space Pen, the Bullet Edition. So I've been testing that out. So far it's pretty nice. Obviously I'm not using that light as my primary flashlight. That's more of a like a little backup, or if I don't want to bring out my primary light, then I'll go ahead and do that. So in my back left pocket, I have my kind of feel good kit. Again, this has a couple bandages, some alcohol wet wipes, and then some headache and stomach medication in this hard plastic kind of zip-up bag. Very thin form factor, as you guys can see there, but I always have those kind of little comfort items with me at all times. That goes inside the pocket. And then clipped onto the pocket, as you guys can see right there, is my EDC light. And this is the Through Night T10. This is the just a regular edition one. It's got the the black body and then the silver face, and then, or the silver head I should say, and then the clip. Really awesome light. 1 AA battery, and you get 169 lumens on high. I pretty much always keep it on the high mode. What's cool is that it does have the memory, so whatever last setting you use, as long as it's after I think 3 or 5 seconds from clicking it, it'll come back on that. So really awesome little flashlight there. And again, that goes clipped to the back left pocket. On the back right pocket, I have my wallet, and again, this is the Maxpedition micro wallet. Awesome little wallet. No big whistles, thrills, or anything like that. It just has enough pockets to carry pretty much all I need, and then some cash on the outside, and it slides into the pocket really easily, and I'm good to go. Inside my right front pocket, inside the pocket itself, I have my car keys. And here they are. This is the key fob to the vehicle. Just a couple keys right there. And then the only thing on there is a Swiss Army knife classic. This is a black one, and it's been through hell and back. I've had it well over 2 years on there, and you can see a lot of wear on it, but I really love these little things. And then one other thing is I do have one of these locking S-beaners. This is, I believe it's a size 2. If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the size itself. It's called a micro lock. Basically, it has a little switch right here that you turn, and it locks these. So if you do clip your keys onto a bag or into a belt loop or something like that, you can lock it, and you're going to be safe that it's not going to come off. So you keep an extra one of those just in case I have to do that. And then that goes in the pocket itself. Nothing else inside the pocket besides the keys. Clipped onto the pocket itself is my EDC knife. So today, just to kind of match the theme, I've been carrying the SE Zancudo, and I actually threw a little lanyard on there. This is a little mummy lanyard, and this is a great little EDC knife. It's very lightweight, very easy to carry, which I really like. And again, it does have the these kind of scales to match the shirt and the glasses and all that stuff that I was wearing today. But I also got for Christmas this right here, and this is the SE Avispa. So basically this is the bigger version of the Zancudo. Again, it keeps a really thin form factor, which I really like. I'll go ahead and do a review on this later on, but as you guys can see, this has more of a grayish scale with a black blade. And then on the other side is all blacked out, which is really nice. The pocket clip and everything kind of matches really nicely. So I'm not going to go too much in depth into this. I'll go ahead and leave that for the review. So that's actually just clipped right onto the pocket itself as well. Again, more for testing purposes. Then inside the fifth coin pocket, I have 2 items. The first one is a lighter. This is just a regular Scripto lighter. Again, I don't smoke, but I do a lot of things with paracord, so I always like to have a lighter with me in case I have to burn the ends or anything like that, or in case I have to light some birthday candles or something like that. And then next to that, in that 5th coin pocket, is my little backup knife. This is the Swiss Army knife Cadet in the A-locks. Now I have one of these silver A-locks always with me, and then I have a backup one in my car, which is the black A-locks too. That's how much I really love these little things. I actually use this almost on a daily basis. I think I used a little one on my keys a little bit more, but this one does come in handy because it has that extra blade that I can always keep sharp and have it as a backup if I need to, or if I am somewhere where I don't want to pull out my primary knife and kind of scare people or anything like that, I'll pull this out, and it's doesn't really attract too much attention. So that goes into that little pocket right there. Last but not least is obviously my EDC Firearm, and today I'm actually carrying it inside the waist. So you guys can see, here it is. This is my Glock 42. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and empty that out. So you guys can see it's empty. I know I got some flack a couple of videos back about not showing that I was emptying it on camera, so there you go. This is the Glock 42, chambered in 380. I do have a little vanity back plate right there, the Moulin Labe there. Awesome little firearm. I love it. I know a lot of people, they kind of, oh, 380, you don't get, as much stopping power or as many rounds or anything like that. But I think for the way that I carry and the way that I dress and things like that, this comes, pretty much the way I want it. It comes handy and everything like that. So that is my primary firearm. and I'm actually carrying it in an inside the waistband Remora holster. So that's the holster that I've been carrying that, and I think it pretty much disappears. You don't really see it, and I really like that. I do carry appendix, so it makes it a lot easier for me to draw, especially when I'm sitting down in my vehicle or something like that. I can access it pretty easily. So I'll go ahead and pan you guys back up here. So that is my EDC for today, December 31st, 2014. Again, it's the last day of the year, so I wanted to get this out there to you guys so you guys can see what and how I'm carrying it today. I did get a couple more items that I will be reviewing soon, some more knives and things like that for the holidays, so stay tuned for those. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and if you do have any requests on videos, you know, feel free to leave them in the comment section. If it is something that I do want to put out there, because I think a lot of people will benefit, I will make a video on it. So just keep that in mind if you do request something and you don't see it. But for the most part, I do read all the comments and I take them into consideration. I want to give everybody a shout out and let them know Happy New Year. I hope your 2015 starts off really nice. And definitely be safe tonight. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.